everyone, this is Seth Jessica, the Emerging Media Manager at Homes for Heroes, back with another episode of 2-Minute Tip Tuesday. So last week we produced our very first episode of these 2-Minute Tip Tuesdays, and you guys seem to like it and you guys seem to appreciate it a lot. So thank you so much for showing me the love. I really do appreciate that love. So last week's episode, it was on how to prevent Zoom bombers or hackers from entering in your virtual meetings on Zoom. If you guys want to check it out, I'll provide a link to it right here. But obviously, as we're practicing the social distancing, many of us are working virtually, working remotely, and many of our kids, they're going to school virtually now, right? So we're all coming together and we're all collaborating through these virtual meeting apps such as Zoom, which presents an opportunity for hackers to come in, be disruptive, and in many cases share explicit content, which is just not welcomed and appreciated, at least in any meeting that I attend. So last week's episode was all about how to set up your Zoom virtual meetings to prevent hackers from being able to access them. And with that episode came questions. So I shared a bonus tip in last week's episode about toggling on the option for your virtual backgrounds for your virtual meetings on Zoom. And what I did not go over is the steps on how to actually set up your virtual background on Zoom. So that was the question that came up. And if you do have questions or thoughts on these episodes, they're great ideas for content on these 2-Minute Tip Tuesdays. So I encourage those questions to keep on coming in. But the question was, how do I set up my virtual background for my Zoom meetings? And that's what I'm going to answer today. So what we're going to do is put 2 minutes on the clock, and then I'm going to go into Zoom and I'm going to show you exactly how to set up your virtual backgrounds for your Zoom meetings. So let's get at it. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is go to zoom.us or open the Zoom app on your device and go to the upper right hand side where it says My Account. Click on My Account and then go to the left navigation bar and click on Settings. And if you scroll down, you're going to find this option for virtual meetings. Now, the person who is scheduling the virtual or who is scheduling the Zoom meeting is going to have control over this option. So if you're the one that is scheduling the meeting, make sure that you toggle on the virtual background option. Now, if you're not the one scheduling the virtual meeting, you're going to determine your comfort level with the person who is scheduling the virtual meeting and ask them to make sure that this option is toggled on. The default setting is for Zoom meetings is turned on. So if somebody is intentionally turning it off, there might be a reason why they want to turn it off. Again, determine your own comfort level with the person who is scheduling the meeting. But once that option is turned on, you can go to click on Host a Meeting and with video on, open Zoom Meetings. And what you're going to want to do is go down to the left here, and right next to Stop Video, there's this arrow on the right hand side. Click on that and go to Choose Virtual Background. Now you're going to want to upload an image, and you want to make sure that image has an aspect ratio of 16:9, and the image dimensions are 1920 by 1080. If you upload an image that's any smaller than 1920 by 1080, you're probably going to see black bars on the side of your background image. I have an image that's already been saved to my computer, so I'm going to just upload that. And now you can see I have a virtual background. If I move to the side, you can read the text. Now, if you've uploaded this image and you have text on the image, and if it's reading backwards, that's because you have this Mirror My Video option turned on. So if you turn on that option, now you can see everything is flopped or flip-flopped, and you can see that the text reads backwards. So in order to make sure that people can read the text on your virtual background, if you have that text, make sure you have the Mirror My Video option toggled off. And that's as simple as it is. That's all it takes to create a virtual background on your Zoom meeting. So I hope that this tip has been helpful. I hope that you do have fun with this. If you're a Homes for Heroes real estate agent or mortgage lender, we have these great Homes for Heroes theme virtual backgrounds that you can use for your Zoom meetings. They're available to you in your affiliate toolbox, so make sure you go check those out, use them. And yeah, I didn't quite nail it in 2 minutes again today, but I'm getting better, and I'll continue to improve the more that I create these 2-minute Tip Tuesday videos. I'll try and get it under 2 minutes. We'll keep it's a work in progress, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. And because I can, I'm gonna throw in another shameless plug. If you did like this video, we do have additional great videos on the Homes for Heroes YouTube channel. Make sure you go check them out. We have this great show called Real Talk with Homes for Heroes and a great show called Digital Dive with Homes for Heroes. Great marketing tips, strategies, and tutorials to help you grow your real estate or mortgage lending business. So make sure you go check them out. Other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you give this video a like, make sure that you subscribe, and make sure that you hit that notification bell. That way you'll keep getting notified every time we publish a new episode of 2-Minute Tip Tuesday. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys real soon.